Actually, no, put this on top of that. And you can go here. And I think I'm ready to go. I hope.
Hi, I'm Alex, and I spent the last 3 years working for a gutter cleaning company.
Yummy.
And after realizing that I can do this job without having to work for someone else, I decided to start my own gutter cleaning business. This is my first month of going solo, and here's how it's going so far.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all.
So let me just refresh you what's been happening so far. After the first week of leaving the company, my mission was pretty simple. Get my van ready for work. All I had to do was buy a roof rack and install it so I can put the ladders on top of the van.
Oh!
And I was pretty much set and ready to go.
Shook it a bit too hard.
I had my friend help me to create my website, and I even got my first customer where I made a decent profit that paid for the roof rack that I just bought. And everything was going smoothly until...
So this month was a little bit slow, and by a little bit I mean like a lot. So after getting the van sorted and getting my first customer, which went very well, I got a decent amount of profit, which paid for the roof rack. After 2 days, the van breaks down, and it cost me 500, well, plus 20% for VAT, which cost me £600 to get the van repaired. But basically what happened, the timing chain broke and the whole bloody engine had to be kind of like replaced. But luckily I had the warranty from the garage that I bought it from, but the insurance only can cover it so much, so I had to pay the excess of £600, which isn't great. And it also, for stupid reason, I don't even know how, but I've got a, what is it, clean air emission zone charge that I didn't even know I went through. And now they want me to pay £69 within 14 days or pay £129. Obviously I have to pay that now, but I don't even understand how I even got it. And why is there 69? Why have it such a weird number? But this means I am literally running out of money. So I need to find a job. It's not good. Right.
So before I even got the business off the ground, I'm already £669 in debt. In order to pay that off, I will have to clean at least 5 properties. And because I don't really have any clients just yet and no income coming in, I have to focus on finding a job to support myself in the meantime, which turned out to be harder than I thought.
Mobile cleaner with a company vehicle, £13 to £14 an hour, but 40 hours a week. See, that's the problem.
The problem is that I don't want to go back to being an employee or working a Monday to Friday job. I wanted to find somewhere where I can still be self-employed and be flexible with the working days.
Good afternoon, darling.
Hiya, my name's Alex, and I'm just calling to ask if you're still looking for anyone to work for you.
Oh, I'm so sorry, we've just filled the final position.
Ah, all right. If there's anything pops up in like a couple of weeks, can you please let me know?
Yes, absolutely. If you pop over your CV, we'll keep it on file.
All right, thank you very much.
No worries, thank you so much. Take care, good luck.
Bye. Oh, that's not good. The problem I have is that I need to find a job where I'm able to kind of be flexible, because I don't want to be working 40 or 50 hours a week, because then I won't have enough time to focus on my business. And I'm also trying to find a job where I'm working around property, because if I'm working around property, I can look around and be like, oh, that gutter needs cleaning or that gutter needs repairing. And then I can kind of give them my business cards, which reminds me I need to get business cards. But trying to find that job, like that specific job where I'm able to be flexible and work around property is a little bit challenging. But that's not going to stop me. I will find something soon, hopefully.
The other problem I have to solve is figuring out how I was going to market myself. And because I literally have no money to spend now, I had to come up with something.
The only problem with a gutter cleaning business is that it has become very, very competitive. Because it doesn't take a lot to start a gutter cleaning business. All you need is a ladder, a van, and a skyvac. So the thing that I need to figure out is how am I going to stand out from the competition? Like, what's going to be my unique selling point? And I think because I do most of the work by ladder, and I'm not just a gutter cleaner, like I can, fix gutters at the same time, it kind of separates me from just being that gutter cleaner. And a lot of the companies like especially like big companies, because of health and safety, they will just use a Skyvac. They will just come up, suck all the crap out, and then charge you about like 200 odd quid just for probably about half an hour's work. But the problem with those Skyvacs is, one, sometimes if you get like a plant growing inside a downpipe, there's no chance that Skyvac will be able to get it out. You physically need to go up a ladder, take the downpipe apart, get rid of all the crap, and then put the downpipe back on. And to do that, you will require to climb a 2-story or 3-story ladder. And not only that, I see a lot of them which don't even have a camera on top of the Skyvac. So it's like, how can you see what you're even doing? I will try my best to kind of figure out a way to market myself in a way that kind of separates me from the competition. But how? That's $1 million question.
But then I had a genius idea.
So instead of making business cards, which frankly everyone's got business cards and there's nothing really unique about them, I thought, why not create some kind of like a leaflet? But instead of just being a leaflet, it will say like who I am, what I do, and also have some kind of maybe a QR code so that people can then scan it and it will take them directly to my website, and then they can book me through those leaflets and it gets more traffic onto my website. Genius. But then I just got to find out how to distribute all those leaflets. And I'm sure post office, I'm sure you can pay post office to kind of basically hand out all the leaflets, but I'm not sure how much, which I will have to find out. But first, I just want to create those leaflets and see what they look like.
So I spent the whole evening creating and designing the leaflets that I was going to start posting around. And after a few attempts, I think I finally made some good progress.
So I think I came up with a pretty decent leaflet. It says who I am, what I do, straightforward, and I think that's all you need, really. So I found a website called Vistaprint, and they can print 2,000 leaflets for 48 quid. Mate, that's a bargain. But now I just got to figure out a way to obviously deliver them. How am I going to get them to people's doors? And I think tomorrow I will have to ring Royal Mail to see how much they will charge for me to give them 2,000 leaflets for them to kind of spread around the areas that I want. And hopefully that will work.
But even that turned out a lot harder than I expected.
How do I contact Royal Mail? Okay, there's a number here. Accept. Where's my items? Sending, receiving, shopping, complaints and claims, account. They never make it easy, do they?
And after searching around on Google for about 5 minutes, I finally got a number.
Royal Mail and Parcel Force Worldwide Customer Services. If you're calling about the delivery of an item from His Majesty's Passport Office or UK Visas and Immigration, press 1. For Parcel Force Worldwide Service or item, it's 2. Or if it's about a Royal Mail item or service, press 3.
There's none of them.
Calling Royal Mail and Parcel Force Worldwide Customer Services.
It's still the same bloody one,
If
isn't
you're
it?
calling about the delivery of an item from His Majesty's Passport Office, now for information about our international services, press 1. For everything else, press 2. Oh, and just a quick question. After you've finished with our advisor, we'd like to ask you a few questions on how we're doing. You won't need to speak to anyone. It'll only take a couple of minutes, and it'd help us do things better. Would you like to take part? Press 1 for yes or 2 for no.
No.
At the moment, our wait time to speak to one of our advisors is over 30 minutes. If you'd like to
30 minutes?
thank you in advance for showing kindness and consideration to our team, as they do their very best to help you.
So after trying to find the right number and spending about 30 minutes trying to get hold of a real person to talk to, it took another 35 minutes before someone even answered my phone call.
Good evening, you're to Roger Ivan. How could I help you?
Hiya, my name is Alex and I have a guttering business, and the reason I'm calling is to find out if you can put me to the right person to speak to about delivering leaflets around my area that I live in.
So you're a business customer and you want your leaflets to deliver near your area?
Yes, please.
2 seconds, I'll shortly put you on hold and I'll come back to you. Is it all right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And after waiting for some time again, they finally put me through to the right person. And when she was explaining how it all works, I kind of understood what she was talking about.
EX17 has 6 sectors within it.
Right.
It's got EX17, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So EX17.5 has 1,583, EX17.6 has 2,244. To cover all 6 of the sectors, it's 9,464.
Pounds.
Leaflets that you would need. Yeah, so that has 1,583 addresses.
Okay.
But with the Royal Mail, there is a flat rate of £200. So the charge for that sector is £121.88, but it would be a flat rate of £200, excluding VAT. So it may be worth targeting a bigger sector to kind of get your money's worth, if that makes sense.
Right.
So from what I understood, I needed to order a lot more leaflets in order to get my money's worth. And for Royal Mail to hand them out, it would cost £200, which I didn't have.
Bye-bye.
Right. So it's not too bad, but it's 200 quid that I don't really have. Ugh. And I'm gonna need more leaflets then as well, because it said you want about 9,000. I've only got 2.
This whole gutter cleaning business is starting to feel like it could fail sooner than I expected. Finding customers and marketing myself has been a lot more challenging than I thought it would be. But then I had another one of my so-called genius ideas.
So I just genuinely had another brilliant idea. How to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Because I have no money coming in, so I need to find the job. And at the same time, I need to figure out a way of getting these leaflets to people's doors. So why not get a job as a delivery driver, let's say Amazon for example, and while I'm doing deliveries, just, here you go, one for you, one for you. And I can obviously check it to see if people's gutters need cleaning and bada bing, bada boom. Genius. I just hope they pay well. Well, it doesn't even matter. Even let's say if they pay like £500 a week, it's still better than nothing. I'm sure if you're working for Amazon, they give you like flexible shifts. I'll have a look now to see if there are even any jobs going as a delivery driver somewhere, but I'm sure it is this time of year is where they start looking for drivers because it's coming up to Christmas. Who knows? But it's a genius idea. And I'm not crying because of my idea, I'm crying because of the onions. Where's the minced beef?
So the next day I started to look for delivering driver jobs, which wasn't that hard to find.
There is literally so many delivering jobs out there. Delivery driver with van insurance and fuel provided, which sounds very good, and that's probably be for Amazon. Multi-job driver, £2,000 welcome pay. Okay, but it's got like 2-star rating. It's not good. Amazon Flex delivery driver and £14 to £18 an hour. There's loads.
And getting a job was even easier than I thought it would be.
I'm just going to ask if there's still work available for an Amazon delivery driver that you've been advertising on Indeed. Well, that was easy. I've got an interview next week. Like I said, I think they're desperate for Amazon drivers at the moment because it's coming up to Christmas. So hopefully I'll get the job.
And the next day, my leaflets have finally arrived.
They have arrived. So in this box, there is 2,000 leaflets. Mate, this is nuts. Like that is 2,000. Imagine 9,000 leaflets. That's like another 3.5 of these boxes, I think. Till I failed maths. But simple leaflet, what I do, who I am, and round the back, they can scan that QR code and it will take them to my website where they can book me directly. And obviously send the photos of their properties and stuff like that. So it just makes it easier. Bada bing, bada boom. I feel like finally things are like starting to kind of take off a little bit. Like my luck is changing for the better. And hopefully I'll get this Amazon job, I'll get income coming in, and at the same time, market myself. Genius. Absolutely genius.
Here's what to expect in the next episode.
Guess who's just got the job working for Amazon?
This job is literally mental.
This is only so many parcels, I don't even know where to start. I don't really know what to do now. I feel like the leaflet thing has just been a waste of my time and money.